Rich Rugby.
Well, there we have it. Game over, and congratulations, South Africa, on the race to 4. You won. And commiserations to the All Blacks. You played well. You played amazing. You played out of your skins, and couldn't have asked for a better final from you guys. And, you know, full credit to South Africa. Well done, guys. Really deserving of victory there. And, world champions for another 4 years. So, this is what I like to call coin toss rugby. The two sides were so evenly matched. It was just too difficult to pick who was going to win. And, it showed in the game. Look at the scrums. They didn't even move. They were just so evenly matched. It was just incredible to watch. And then, the game was so close. It was, you couldn't tell who was going to win. It was up for grabs, basically. Where was the game won and lost? For me, it was lost, I think, at the 27th minute, where Sam Cane got the red card and had to go off for the rest of the match. So it meant that the All Blacks were playing with 14 players for the rest of the game. So, and if you include the yellow card, the All Blacks played 63 minutes of that match, 63 out of 80, with 14 players. South Africa played 20 minutes of the match with 14. But, at the end of the day, that's going to be a really, really difficult match to win when you're only playing with 14 players. And as I said in my video, Red Cards Ruin Rugby, this system needs to be reviewed, because as soon as a player gets red carded, it's just match over. It's just unfair. It's not conducive to good rugby. So I want to see that system reviewed. I want them to bring in the orange card system that we have in Super Rugby and the Rugby Championship, where player goes off 20 minutes, they can't come back on, they get replaced by another player. The Kolisi card should have been a red card. It was head-on-jaw contact. Now, I know it was accidental, and I wish someone can explain to me what player dynamics mean as part of the mitigation. I'm very curious. I'm going to be reading up a lot more about that. So I'd like, especially the box supporters, to explain to me how that was not a red card. The other thing that spoiled the match was the TMO. Basically, the calls, the Aaron Smith try that was disallowed. How many phases back did the TMO have to go to check that was not a try? And he actually overruled Wayne Barnes' decision, on-field decision, saying, no, it was not a knock-on, it was fair, play on. That decision was terrible, and also the inconsistencies with the yellow and red cards. So the rub of the green was definitely not going New Zealand's way in the first half. The second half, though, and I had to go for a walk at the end of the first half. I was so angry, I was so annoyed, I was so frustrated. I promised myself I'd never do this. I shouted at the TV. I was so angry. After 10 minutes, came back, cooled down. Second half, really interesting, really, really close. And, the Sia Kolisi card and then the Cheslin Colby card certainly helped even things up. But it was the All Blacks for the taking. They had 3 opportunities there. They had, when they scored the try, the misconversion by Mo'unga, which would have put us 1 point ahead. And then, obviously, the Geordie Barrett penalty from nearly halfway over to the side. If he'd slotted that through, that takes us up by 2. But that was an incredibly hard kick, similar to the one Pollard got in the England match. But these are the tiny things that can lose and win a game. So the All Blacks had their opportunities, and they were also getting on top of South Africa towards the end of the game in the battle for the scrum. They were getting on top of them, and they just didn't drive home. And I think the main error for South Africa, for the All Blacks, was all the handling errors, all the mistakes, all the knock-ons, the forward passes, and they were just trying to rush it. If they calmed that down a little bit and played a little bit more slower, kind of cautious, territorial rugby, I think they would have had South Africa. They would have had them. But, not taking anything away from South Africa. Fantastic win. Congratulations, Bokkers supporters. Looking to have a couple of drinks with you guys if I see you around. And, I know that South Africa, now they've got 2 on the trot, they're going to look for the 3-peat in 2027. But I can tell you this, the All Blacks will be there to stop you. So bring on 2027. I'm extremely gutted, but I'm looking forward to that next matchup. So, sure.
details here. So like, comment, subscribe.